It's a beautiful morning at Wild Horse Pass Motorsports Park, and we've got some of the top off-road teams in the country wrenching away. Let's do what we do, and that's take you inside the pit area. Sit back, relax, and enjoy an inside look at off-road racing. All right, let's check in with Team Dave Mason Jr. This is actually a former Bryce Menzies truck that he's competing in. It's only his second ever race in Pro 2, and things have been going pretty well. Let's check in with him. A fifth and a seventh on the weekend for Dave Mason Jr. Only your second time ever in Pro 2, doing a great job. Tell me about how the weekend has been going for you so far.
Oh, it's been a good learning experience. I mean, really, we've been not able to have a lot of seat time so far, and it's just been a trial by fire, basically. Get me on the track and go see what the other guys are doing and go see what I could do against that. So it's been fun. It's been very interesting feeling out this truck. It's a lot of truck, being in good build, but it has a lot of horsepower, a lot of weight that I'm throwing around compared to other classes I've been doing, and it's a lot to get used to. So I'm definitely adapting to it and having a lot of fun doing it, but it's just gonna take a little bit of time before I'm really competitive with the other guys.
Now, I know you guys have had some unfortunate mechanical issues. What did exactly happen?
Not really. I mean, we've had a reasonably smooth weekend. I did throw it into one of the roller jumps way too sideways in yesterday's race and blew a tire out. That was totally on me. But again, just kind of feeling out the truck and figuring out what it can and can't do. Overall, I'd say the truck's held up very well. We've had pretty clean racing so far, in my experience. So hopefully we'll just be able to keep that going today. It's always a battle out there, and it's always a risk that we're putting on the line. But my team behind me has, built a good truck, and eBay Motors behind me has made sure we have the backing to keep it up.
And what a weekend it's been for the madman, young Maddox Bailey. He rolled the truck 4.5 times on Friday. They put a new body on it, and wait till you see what this new body looks like after 2 races. It'll show you how aggressive it is out there. Maddox Madman Bailey, so glad you are okay. Take me through that scary incident where you rolled 4.5 times.
I just came inside in 2, and the rear end of the car swapped on me, and then I tried to overcorrect and came off the step down. Ended up casing the step down and sent me into a berm that they had, and it swapped the car the other way, and then I was on 2 wheels for a while about to save it, and unfortunately I hit the first roller, and then the car started to go over, and at that point I was in the air.
What do you remember about the incident itself when you rolled over 4 times?
I just remember seeing sky ground. That's pretty much all I remember. It didn't hurt that bad because it was mostly in the air, but it just never feels good when you roll.
I think it's safe to say these trucks are very safe with these cages, though, aren't they? No injuries for you at all?
No injuries for me at all.
Wow. And looking back, did you think there's anything you could have done differently to try to avoid it?
Probably could have just checked up over the step down instead of trying to go for it and try to save the car. That would have definitely changed the whole outcome of the thing.
When you come to a new track like this and you're running a different direction, you're running clockwise, how long does it take to really get comfortable on it?
It took me a while to get a little comfortable on this track. I think definitely towards Friday's race was when I really started to feel comfortable. It's just, track's very different than any other track we've had. It's very tight, it's very technical.
It's been a really successful weekend so far for the Walker Evans South Point truck of RJ Anderson, the RJ37. If you can see those trophies up there, that's because he's already got 2 podium finishes, 2/3, and on day number 3, he's hoping that he can go for the win. Let's catch up with RJ and see how the desert's been treating him. Always good when you enter day number 3 and you already got some hardware on the truck. RJ Anderson, congratulations, 2/3. Take me through the weekend so far.
Yeah, getting ready to start round 3 of our triple header here in Arizona. It's a hot one, man. The guys have been working hard and been giving me an awesome truck. So 2 third places, looking to better that just a little bit here on that last day and try to put this number 37 Pro 2 on the top of the box.
What have you guys had to do to the truck? Any major problems?
Here in Arizona, we have a brand new track, so no one's ever raced on it before, and it's just adapting to the conditions. you know, kind of getting the suspension dialed, some of the track bar settings, sway bars, converters, gears. So we don't have a lot of track time, and there's lots of changes that can be made. So we've been making progress all weekend long. So I think we've made a couple small changes yet, and round 3 of the triple header is going to be ours.
And I see even right now the wheels and tires are off. You guys making a last minute tire
a couple
grooving?
grooving changes on our BF Goodrich tires, just get the most traction we can out of this Arizona track.
Let's catch up with Team Trevor Layton. The 27-year-old out of Idaho has had a tough weekend in the Pro 2. Blew a transmission and actually caught on fire. His crew's hard at work trying to turn this truck around. Let's go catch up with him. Taking a look at Trevor Layton's Pro 2 here with Race. He's working hard, getting ready. Race, I know it's been a tough weekend from a mechanical standpoint. What happened on this truck?
We had a little bit of transmission problem. One of the cables got melted. The other drive was leaking, caught on fire a little bit, and the cable left the tranny in between gears, and we ended up burning a couple clutch discs up. So we're getting ready, so we go out and make the last round.
How much work was it to change that transmission?
It's not too bad. A couple hours.
Couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I see you're fastening a new body on right now. Was the
Yep.
old one just too damaged?
Yeah, we got. Yep. Busted up pretty good, so we're just gonna put a new body on it so she looks good out there, and hopefully we can get on the board today.
Boy, those bodies don't last long, do they?
No, they don't.
Look at this. My goodness. Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Gotta ask you too, you're working so hard back here, the extreme heat that we're facing in the desert. As a crewman, as a hard-working crewman, how much of a toll is that taking on you?
It's pretty brutal, honestly. It's been hot out there this weekend, so definitely not good.
For a while, or just haven't got here?
No, we just got the two.
It is what it is. We're not going to change anybody's mind, I'm sure, but
Question for Team Brock Heger. You guys have been busy. This extreme heat out here in the desert.
Yep.
How are you dealing with it?
just trying to make sure everything's staying cool. Our temperatures are cool. Every night we're downloading, making sure we're not getting too hot on anything. Just preparing for it and keeping our driver cool. That's the main thing. The high heat affects you, but you just got to deal with it. Everybody else is dealing with it and having fun.
What vehicle has been tougher to maintain in this heat, the Pro Light or the UTV?
Both of them actually have been doing real good. We have good cooling systems on both. I think tire-wise, since we're playing around with the UTV, it seems to different tires are have different effects with the heat. So other than that, everything's been pretty much the same. Keeping them clean, keeping them out front, that helps out.
Well, you know what's cool? Let me make you guys really hungry because there's some amazing breakfast and dinner and lunch chefs here in the off-road pits. That's the way to do it, right? Now that, my friend, is how you make breakfast at the racetrack. Good job.
Should have been here last. Should have been here
First in line.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're first in line.
First
You're
in
wasting
line.
no time.
I missed it yesterday, so I'm not going to be late today.
Let's check in with Team Colt Mamer. They're having a great weekend. They finished second yesterday. They had a fast lap. They're dealing with the heat well. This young man, who's a former motocrosser and also a former circle track racer, has a lot of talent. Let's catch up with his father and check in on the truck. Well, anytime you got hardware on the truck before the final race, you know it was a successful weekend. Sir, could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Steve Mamer, Cole Mamer's dad.
Excellent, Steve. Tell me what you guys have had to do here on the truck for the final round.
We just did a little bit of tire different grooves and changed up the suspension a little bit better, make it a little bit better ride for Cole, and just give the truck over a good look over and see what happens for today.
When you're making those suspension changes, what data are you going on? Are you going strictly with the driver? Are you looking at something else?
We're looking at the driver and what I see as a spotter, what it's doing on the track, things like that. So we did that last night, so we should be good to go for today.
So what exactly did you change? The valving or just some clicks?
Yeah, no, some valving. Gave it a little bit more compression, stuff like that, just to ease the ride a little bit better.
Good job.
Get some more traction.
Pays off here today. So just another great weekend here at the Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series. Hope you guys enjoyed me taking you inside the pits. We appreciate all the feedback. Guys, shares and subscribers is what we need to grow. We just started this new channel. Hit 300 subs. Thank you very much, because that was much quicker than I thought it was going to be. We'd love to get to 500, that's for sure. Please share this with anybody who loves off-road racing. If you have any feedback, leave it down below. We're just getting started here. We love off-road racing, and you do too. Thank you for subscribing.